Hey guys, Transformers Man here, and today I got a big package from Hasbro Pulse, and inside is Kingdom Primal and Cyclonus. So I'm just gonna open up the box. And let's get to the review. Moving everything out of the box. Inside, you get two boxes: Cyclonus and Primal. So this is obviously gonna be for Optimus Primal, and I'm really excited to have this figure. I've always wanted this figure for a really long time, and speaking of Optimus, if you didn't know, back in December there was a convention called GalaxyCon. They had a whole thing online, and Peter Cullen was there to do some signatures, and my signature came in from Peter Cullen himself. Yeah, so that's nice. I gotta frame that. So here we are with Optimus Primal, and the box really looks nice. I love the box design. I don't know if I can zoom in on. There we go. Yeah. So here is a side view of Optimus Primal. Here's a quick back view on his ape mode and his robot mode. And he transforms in 22 steps. Here's the Kingdom box art, but everyone's already seen that before. And there's Optimus Primal. I do love how they made the figures and the box design. The real reason why they did it, other than to make it look cool, is to save money on plastic, so they don't have to use all those plastics, you know, just wasting money on plastic and like clear plastic. And because Hasbro wanted to save a lot of money on clear plastic, they have to make more of the box cardboard. So from now on, you're gonna see more cardboard on the box instead of plastic. I'm just trying to find a good way to open this up without ruining the box. So actually, I bought this thing back when pre-orders were announced for Kingdom. So that's why it came in a nice Hasbro Pulse box. But getting this thing here was a whole long and complicated story. But in the end, I finally have Primal and Cyclonus, which were two figures I really wanted from Kingdom. And here we go. Okay, so one thing I haven't seen people talk about, if you open the box from the bottom side, you actually see the Beast Wars art all the way back from 1996. If anyone ever owned an old Beast Wars figure or had a Beast Wars video game for the PlayStation, they'll know what I'm talking about. If you do ever find Beast Wars for the PlayStation, it's not that good of a game, but anyways, here's the box. And there's Primal inside. We do get a little card right there. Let me see if we can open it out. So this is technically not my first Kingdom review. This is actually my third Kingdom review. So we do get a nice card of Optimus Prime. And in this first wave, there's 4 cards to collect. And you can actually peel the sticker off and get a picture of Dead Prime. I want to keep the sticker on the actual card, so I'm not gonna keep the sticker removed. So I'm just gonna attach that back on. Okay, so there's the card. I'm gonna place that to the side. So let's take a quick look at Optimus Primal and a quick look at the box from the back. So I'm gonna just open up Optimus Primal's box so we can get into this review. And here is Optimus Primal out of the box. All that's left is for me to take out his swords. Here's the first one, and right here's the second one. So, alright, let me just move this camera here to the side and take a quick look at Optimus Primal. I'm sorry if I call him Optimus Prime, I'm just used to saying Optimus Prime a lot. So the head articulates 360. It's kind of hard to make him rotate, but it does rotate. The guns come here. They do rotate down. So hands come up around this much. Again, the hands, like all the other recent figures, don't come back too much. You can kind of bring the arm up like so, but that's where it's transformation mode. The arm does rotate at 360. And same thing for the entire waist. He does have a slight ankle tilt. Knees do come up and go back. And let's see what else you can do. So one thing that Perspective N did mention, when you move the leg up, that little slow thing right here moves along with it. I think that's pretty neat. So that's all I know for articulation. His hands do open up, but that's pretty much it. And I really love this. The plastic looks really good on the figure. And it looks way better than the actual box, well not box, the actual stock images they gave us back in September. So for weapons, you can just add Prime swords or Primal swords on his hands. Let me just add that in quickly. kind of hard to get weapons inside his hand. And you can't do it for close hand either, so... Alright, never mind, I did manage to get the weapon inside his hand. So here's Primal, the swords. If you do come here to the side of his hands, and actually just push this, and see if I can... Alright, so let me see what I can use. So I'm going to use this for a quick second. And you can just push onto the section. And I'll just open up these guns. So, hello input. Hey guys, can't stay long, I'm working out. So, hello input, how's it going? So right now I'm just reviewing what do you call them? Right now I'm just reviewing Primal. And next up after this is going to be Cyclonus. So do subscribe to Input. He has made some awesome content. So I'm gonna try to use the sword so I can just get Primal's weapons out. There we go. Alright, now you can see Primal's gun. Right here on the side. The gun doesn't do that much, but it's still pretty nice. I feel like just moving this figure on its first time is why a lot of joints are really hard right now. Who knows, maybe the more I play around with him, it might just become easier and easier to handle. Now if you do look on the back of the figure right here, there's these little tabs where you can attach his swords. So let me just attach that in. And there we go. So I know a lot of people are gonna supply him with his guns out and his swords on his back. So there's Optimus Primal. Alright, so transformation into his ape mode. I've heard that it's somewhat simple, but I'm still gonna use the instructions so I don't make this video too long. You come here to the arms and you just push the shoulders down like so. Next thing you want to do is to come here to the back and just flip the butt flap up, push this entire back section out. Let's see if we can push it out or not. There we go. So now that we push that out, all you gotta do is to come here, make sure that's out. Alright. So come to his chest and just wanna rotate this so we can get the grill. Well, not the grill, the gorilla chest. So next thing you want to do is to come here to the back and just fold those guns inside like so, and just want to push that out, fold it all the way, turn the head around 160 degrees. Well, yeah, so turn the head 160 degrees, and there's ape head. Next thing you want to do is just attach that in there and just make sure that locks in. So we have them almost transformed. There isn't too much left to do with the figure. So coming to the back of the instructions, you just gotta flip up his arms like so we can rotate them 180 degrees. Now come here to the legs, and what you gotta do is just rotate the legs around the figure. It's kind of hard to do. Actually, no, I think it's good. I don't think we have to rotate the legs. Well, anyways, you come here and just make sure that stays down like so. Do that on both sides of the figure, like that. And next thing you want to do is just turn that around, and so we can just attach that in to his monkey mode. So from what I can see, I'm pretty sure that's all we have to do to get this guy transformed. Alright, so one last thing. You gotta come here and just flip these parts of the legs in like that. And come here to the arms. And just make sure those are out on the front of the figure. Extend the legs out. And essentially, boom, this is Primal's ape mode. You could kind of position his arms and legs. So I want to see if there we go, we can get his head kind of up like that. It does kind of look weird on the side, but that's really the only way I could see turning him into his monkey mode. I'm going to call him monkey mode. Well, overall, this figure does look kind of nice. And so from what the instruction says, there's really nothing you do with that back section. The legs just kind of stick out. Overall, I'm actually fine with that. That doesn't really bother me too much. I know many people might have a problem with it, but for me, that's really okay. I don't really care that much. And there is a second transformation you can give them, which is basically just bringing the arms down, making sure the hands are out, bringing the legs down, well, to a certain extent. Moving the hands like that. Yeah, there we go. Now we come here to this back flap. We can open that out. And next thing you want to do is just to bring the legs out like that. And let's see what else. So if you look down there on the section, there's a tiny little tab that attaches right there. And you can just kind of try to tap that in. And doing that will basically... Alright, so basically just make sure the legs are out like that. And then you can attach this little back section right here. And Primal will just look like this. It's basically just the monkey mode with him standing up. And that really looks nice. I do like that. Honestly, that's it for Optimus Primal. So getting them back into robot mode shouldn't be too hard. Just flip these up and make sure they make a little ratchet sound so you can know that they're flipped up. Come here to the back, extend that out, turn the waist around, untab the legs, these little panels right here. It's about the feet. And there's the legs on the figure. Now, coming here, you can open up the head, chest, and just push that out. Turn this around. Come here, extend it out, twist it around so you can fit Optimus Primal's head back into his normal mode. And then just fish your hands in there so you can get the guns out. Push that back in. Just try to tap that inside. Wait, hold on. Alright, no, never mind. What you need to do instead is to come here, open this up, turn that around 180 degrees, push that all the way in as far as you can, and then that should tab in for Primal. Yeah, so it should tab in if I'm not wrong. Alright, yeah, tapped in. Alright. Now you can just come here, just turn that around 180 degrees, attach that onto his back. Like so. Now, if you do look at Primal, you'll realize there's a big gaping hole in his chest, and that is how the figure is supposed to be. I know it's kind of dumb, but that's just how they made it. And overall, that's really it for Primal. There's not many other things you can do with the figure. But overall, this is a great Optimus Primal figure. Sure, the old one had a lot of better features on him, but the original Optimus Primal is really hard to come by nowadays. And just posing him with all his weapons and everything right now, all his guns out and little handguns and everything. This is Optimus Primal. So I hope you enjoyed that review. Somehow that was shorter than Cup, but thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. And thank you for input for dropping by. Bye.